In this world full of opinionated people, a world of superior and inferior, powerful and powerless, good and bad, right and wrong, are you ready to judge? Or are you ready to be judged? You think lowly of yourself. You think you are not enough. You want to be someone else. You think you are a failure, that you don't do well. You are not satisfied with yourself. Are you guilty of this? You feel unloved and unimportant because of how the people around treat you and how you treat yourself as well. You feel like you're not receiving the love you have to receive. Their negative perception turns yourself into someone you aren't supposed to. You are not yourself because of them and because you are afraid to be guilty or not guilty. You are enormously conscious of your appearance. Because of this, you feel like you've collected all the flaws the world has to give and arrive at the scary question, why am I like this? And even question your own existence. Are you guilty of this or not? You are hesitant of doing something because you are afraid to be judged for not being good enough and afraid not to fit into the standards set by the society. For you, it's how others think of you to be yourself. Would you accept the charges given by the society? Would you try to defend yourself and be who you are? People see the bad sides because that is what they are looking for. They doubt your capabilities and treat you poorly. They don't understand you. People put too much pressure on you. You have to do this, you have to do that, so you can't do things that could make you happy and make yourself something you really are. People control you, but do they even feel guilty about this? Maybe not. You are too hard on yourself. You are pressured. You lack confidence. You feel inferior. You settle for less. You fake yourself. You are not you. There will always be times where we would think our value is nowhere to be found. Maybe because of the things we experience and our personal thoughts that may or may not be true. Maybe because of the society we are living in, or because of ourselves. Given these situations, we should find that missing value. Find your value. Find your worth. Defend yourself and prove them wrong for being mistreated. Do away with alibis. Confess the truth, how you really feel. And this way, you will slowly find your own worth and confidence. But this is not an easy trial. At least, take one step at a time. The important thing is, you took that beautiful step to move forward and to improve yourself. Who said it's easy? It takes tenacity, courage, sacrifice. So stop belittling yourself. You are not supposed to do that. You are supposed to be proud of yourself. As people, we judge and receive judgment back. And maybe that person you are judging is yourself. And this is what truly affects your self-esteem. Remember, if you will remain guilty, you can't free yourself. You probably think of yourself as someone not good enough like others. I am guilty of that too. But you see, sometimes we are just blinded by the things we don't have or the things we can't do. Because we feel different, we are afraid to go The truth is, what we can see on ourselves are seen by other people, and the things that like about us outnumbers the things that we don't like about ourselves. Remember, even though there are lots of people who would see our bad sides, there are these people that who sees and appreciates who you really are. These people are the ones that really matter. When you doubt yourself and feel inferior, there are people who would push you to become better. They can see the things that you can see and make you feel appreciated when you don't even appreciate yourself. I believe our self-esteem can be both ruined and improved by ourselves and by the people around us. I am lucky to have these people in my life who helped me realize that I am more, I am loved, I am appreciated, and I am more than grateful to have them. There are lots of people who would throw the most painful words and criticisms to you. If you are gonna let them turn you into something you aren't supposed to, they will feel like winners and continue doing that to others. A lot more victims will be made. So why don't you speak up and be brave? Be yourself, and everything will be better. We don't have to be perfect nor the best to be confident. Because although I am not this very confident type of person as well, I have realized that it is okay to be imperfect. The reason why we have this negative perception towards ourselves is because we tend to always compare ourselves to other people, and that is the reason why we feel like we are not good enough. If you know the poem Desiderata by Max Berman, there is this beautiful line saying, if you compare yourself to others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. And that speaks a lot. If you realize that it's okay if you are not perfect, it's okay if you are not good in everything, because we are made to be different from each other, and that is what makes us beautiful. Only when I feel down about myself, I try to reflect and see what I can do not to feel this way. I usually shift my attention on things that could make me happy and forget my problems, even for a couple of minutes. And the moment I can't handle it anymore, that is the time where I reach out to my friends and ask for their help. And that helps a lot. Siguro, if there is one thing that I could change on myself is how unconfident I am, even with the things I can do. I just always feel like I'm nothing and I'm not good enough, and thankfully I am already working on this. But I feel really confident when I reach an achievement, whether it is big or it is just a small achievement, because that achievement of mine is the fruit of my hard work and perseverance, and I know that I am not the only person who is happy when I achieve something, but I can also make other people happy, such as my friends, my family, my loved ones. You are an ocean. People would love you on your sunny days because they would see you as peaceful and calm. But people will despise you on your rainy days because they would think of you as a disaster and danger when the rain is heavily pouring on you. For some, you are shallow because they are only on the shore. But your depth wouldn't be known unless they dive deeper into who you really are. In life, it is natural for people to love and hate you. People will judge you. The only people deserving to know your depth are those who are really willing to see the beauty that is not visible to others. There are only few who would be brave enough to know you. So always remember, those few people are the ones to feel it. It's up for you to classify who's who. You are an ocean, a beautiful ocean, and no matter what people think of you, you are beautiful on your own.